Anderson Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. It is a rainy Monday, and it's super cold. Seth, you want to say hi?
Hi, yay.
So he's been missing for a couple days, or weeks, or whatever. So because it's rainy, and today was supposed to be a gutter clean out, roof clean off, and roof cleaning, and because it was moving day this weekend, we're going to just be taking care of moving the rest of the stuff from the shop over, or from my garage to the shop. It's good. Sorry. To have that time and always have, what are these other rainy day things to deal with? For other than roof cleaning and sealing decks, we pretty much can do the rest of this stuff, in the rain, whatever. It's not fun. Probably gonna go out today and buy my guys some new work boots. Just decided to do that with it getting cold. I love my muck boots, and certainly they go through their shoes a bit faster since they're out there every day. This is the other reason why, guys, you guys have to have going full time. You have to have as many jobs in the chute as possible in the pipeline, so that and you don't want to space them out or wait too long to get them done. We always try and get it done as soon as possible. It is nice to have things where a customer wants it scheduled out, a couple weeks from now and whatnot. That does give you the ability to, plan your schedule a little bit differently. But in general, for us, sorry, this is a little loud. I'm trying to turn up a bit. But again, by going ahead and get ahead of the schedule and not, well, I need to make $1,000 this week. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to make sure that we're doing a good bit more than what we need, so we constantly have that buffer of both jobs in the, pending, and also, and regrettably, we're not as great about getting the check that day or payment that day. So I usually have several $1,000s in unpaid invoices at any given time. The great thing about that, the whole bank account balance, or bank balance accounting, we all respond differently. If you've got 10 grand in the bank, you're going to act differently than if you've got 4 grand in the bank. Which is also part of what I try to do with it, is that, once I get to a certain amount in there, I'm going to start throwing more money into my Profit First account, or just a separate, basically, fund for new equipment upgrades, or other just, hey, we got something big that came up, we need to deal with that, or whatever. And certainly, next year I won't be buying a house this time of year going into winter. So the goal is to have about $20,000 or $30,000 sitting in that account to be able to use as basically supplemental income during the colder months. Now, again, with us being here in Maryland, we winterized our equipment over the weekend. Just threw some antifreeze into it. I would highly recommend to get something that has a colored dye in it. The orange or pink or green, whatever. It's nice because it gives you that visual cue, or visual clue, whatever, that you've gone ahead and successfully run enough antifreeze through it, and also getting like the bubbles and suds and whatnot. But yeah, again, having stuff set up, getting ahead, and when it's raining and you don't have all the other errands and things to do, that's when you get caught up on other things, like getting all those before and afters put together, so you can post some slideshows on Facebook and on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Work on some more of the office stuff, work on your systems. There's always more things to do, especially for you to do. And also, if you look ahead and you see, okay, guys, well, this week is nice and sunny, next week looks like it's going to be pretty crappy. Those things that you were thinking about doing, or that I was thinking about doing, that my guys can, don't do them that week. wait till it gets to weather like this, and then those, the miscellaneous tasks and stuff that I was planning on taking care of last week, I can have them do this week, because it doesn't need my personal attention, but it needs to be done relatively soon. Again, moving more of the stuff from the shop is specifically one of those things. Getting the flooring and carpeting and stuff up into the new office. I could have done that before we moved in, but it wasn't a high-level priority. We're going to be working on building a fence out there as well. So all those things are things that you can, again, have them on your master list of to-do stuff. If you got a dry erase board, it's great to go ahead and throw that stuff up on there. I've got 2 huge 4x8 sheets, and I'm probably going to buy 2 more at Lowe's one of the next 5 times I go over there. You can actually, it's not a dry erase board, but it's like not melamine. But if you go into the plywood area, they'll have these sheets that are almost a dry erase board level top on it, and then you can actually still write on it with a dry erase marker. It's not going to be as great, but I think it's like $8 instead of like $60 or $70. But that way, again, you can put that stuff on the list. Your guys can see it. You tired back there, bud? I think you're just playing now. I gotcha. So, but yeah, so that's where we're pretty much at this point. So, tomorrow I do want to talk more about systems and why you need to have that to-do list, and scheduling yourself out so that when you're full-time, you're making sure that you're always being productive. So, have a great day. Again, this is day 6 closing out. Well, the beginning of day 6, so we'll see what else happens today.